So Jamie Foxx suffered a very serious medical emergency that landed him in the hospital. And we are going to describe just how serious this is.
I'm gonna tell you like I told Puppy, I don't let men take me out, sir. I'm good. I'll do no damage. I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times, just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right, because P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did. I did. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. That's why I can say I'm so...
So Jamie Foxx suffered a very serious medical emergency that landed him in the hospital. And we are going to describe just how serious. This is I'm like I told Puppy, I don't let men take me out, sir, I'm good. I do no damage now. I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times, just to protect my integrity. And that virgin I was telling you about, right, 'cause P. Diddy be wanting the body it. And you got to tell him, no, you got to tell him, no, I did. I did see I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. That's why I can say them so freely, girl. It looks like the Diddy drama is reaching a whole new level of craziness. Because Jamie Foxx just dropped some serious bombshells, accusing Diddy of allegedly attempting something sinister against him, after G decided to distance himself from Diddy's notorious activities. Remember when Jamie faced that serious medical emergency last year? Well, hold on to your hats. Because Cat Williams is also dropping his thoughts on this. And according to Cat, it wasn't just some random health scare. It was allegedly orchestrated by none other than Diddy himself. Cat is now spilling all the tea on how James found himself on the brink of disaster due to his mysterious illness. And he's pointing fingers directly at Diddy. This story is beyond wild, and Cat didn't hold back on any details. Now the burning question is, why is Jim choosing to speak up about this now? Is he still under threat from Diddy? Or is he a part of a larger conspiracy to bring Diddy down? Let's break down this drama. So back in the 90s, my mom nicknamed Jamie Foxx. Like if you take the O out of his name and replace it with a U, that's what she used to call him. But to his face, it's like a hoa joke, because he used to bang so many guys and girls in Hollywood, girl. It's like the curtains are finally being pulled back on Diddy's whole empire. And let me tell you, what's coming to light is some next-level messed up stuff. I mean, how has this guy allegedly been getting away with all this for over 2 decades? It's mind-boggling. But you know who's got the tea on why Diddy's finally facing the music? None other than Cat Williams himself. According to him, Diddy's fallen out of favor with the Hollywood bigwigs who've been protecting him all this time. And now that Diddy's lost that shield of protection, well, let's just say he's fair game. Now Cat's never been one to mince words. When it comes to calling out the shady side of Hollywood, he's had his fair share of run-ins with Diddy in the past. And he's never been one to back down from a fight, but Cat is not just spilling the tea on Diddy's alleged physical altercations or other shady dealings. Oh no, he's going even further, dropping the bombshell that Diddy allegedly tried to take out Jamie Foxx. And like that's not crazy enough, Jamie himself is backing Cat up and claiming that Diddy allegedly tried to unalive him to protect his secrets about the freak-offs. Remember when Jamie Foxx got rushed to the hospital last April? The whole thing was covered in mystery, with the family keeping tight-lipped about what really went down. But you know how it goes. When there's that much secrecy, you can bet something's up. And according to Cat Williams, that something might just be linked to Diddy. Cat spilled the beans that Jamie, who's been a regular at Diddy's infamous parties for years, finally opened up to him about what really goes down behind closed doors at these extravagant parties. And let me tell you, it's not for the faint of heart. Jamie didn't hold back, dishing out tales of wild pool parties, extravagant spending, nose candy, and some seriously eyebrow-raising activities that left folks in shock. Now, if you've been tuned into the grapevine, you know Diddy's parties are the stuff of legends. Rumors about the craziness there have been swirling for ages. And we're not just talking about popping bottles and busting the moves on the dance floor. According to whispers, there's a whole other level of debauchery Happening behind those VIP doors, we're talking a lot of wildness. And not just your regular ones, allegedly with male rappers. And shockingly, some even claim underage boys have been involved in certain cases. Let's dive into the madness that is Diddy's parties. They're like a whole other level of crazy. And it's not just the wild stories circulating about them. Recent news has shed some disturbing light on just how twisted things can get in Diddy's world. And it all hit the fan with Cass's lawsuit, which opened up a Pandora's box of secrets about Diddy. Cassie didn't hold back in that lawsuit, dropping bombshell after bombshell about her time with Diddy. Turns out their relationship was anything but normal. Diddy had a taste for male escorts, and Cassie spilled all the dirty details about their wild adventures together. I'm talking stuff straight out of a horror movie. According to Cassie, Diddy would bring these male escorts into their intimate encounters, and she found herself caught up in some seriously steamy situations. And it wasn't just about watching. Diddy was the puppet master calling all the shots during these so-called freak-offs. But here's where it gets even crazier. Cassie revealed that Diddy would record these escapades, much like Jamie Foxx allegedly did at those infamous Diddy parties. Rumor has it, Diddy wasn't just taking advantage of Cassie. He was allegedly coercing young artists into engaging in some seriously questionable activities. At these gatherings, Jamie Foxx, a regular at these parties, Miss My seriously fell ill shortly after, sparking even more speculation about what really goes down behind closed doors. Jamie, in his own way, had hinted about the things going down at these parties. Even if he didn't spill all the details, he once talked about the craziness at Diddy's parties, and even claimed that Diddy once assigned him the task of recording the questionable activities that unfolded there. You couldn't even get in this party. So the way I was get in this party is I show up with a camera. Puff, yo, you got to let me film this, the whole thing. We need to document this, Playboy. Let's take a moment to unpack the multiple accusations swirling around Diddy. People have come forward alleging that he tried to pressure them into participating in these so-called freak-offs. And apparently when they refused, things got heated. Back in 2013, federal agencies took a keen interest in Diddy's affairs, launching a full-blown investigation into his dealings with young boys. When the feds start poking around, they're not playing games. They delved deep into Diddy's world before abruptly closing the investigation. According to Cat, Diddy had some powerful protectors watching his back at the time, and they pulled some strings to make the feds back off. But wait, there's more. Diddy's former artist Maze dropped some hints, suggesting that Diddy tried to push him into one of these freak-offs during his time under Bad Boy Records. Allegedly, this whole ordeal sparked the beef between Mace and Diddy, eventually leading Mace to cut ties with the label. After leaving Bad Boy Records, Mace took a sharp turn away from the rap game to pursue a higher calling, becoming a pastor. Some speculate that Maz's shift towards Christianity might be linked to witnessing some disturbing things at Diddy's parties that didn't sit well with his spirit and soul. It's not uncommon for artists to seek solace in religion when the industry gets too dark. Looks like Mace might have stumbled upon some things that shook him to his core, steering him towards a more spiritual path before Mace took the leap into becoming a pastor. Things between him and Diddy were far from peachy. Rumor has it that Mace didn't see a single dime from Diddy after parting ways with Bad Boy Records. Yep, you heard it right. No cash, no checks, just crickets from Diddy when it came to Mez payment. And if that weren't enough, Diddy allegedly did a number on Mez's reputation in the industry, effectively blacklisting him. I did one album with Mace. One album. How much money do you think I owe this guy? One album. And then he became a fake pastor and went and conned people. Did he allegedly spread rumors and talk smack, basically making it near impossible for Mace to land a deal with another label? Now that's shady business, if you ask me. And now Mace is back to spill all the tea on the secrets he once witnessed. In a recent interview, Mace threw some serious shade at those who've been working behind the scenes to tarnish his name for years. He hinted that there's a lot more to Diddy and his parties than meets the eye when Mid dropped that bombshell. He wasn't kidding around. The rumors about Diddy's sexuality have been swirling for decades. Back in the 90s, the industry was alive with whispers about Diddy's preferences, and Suge Knight and Tupac Shakur were among the first to bring those questions out into the open. Suge, never want to hold back, dropped some bold hints in the 90s about Diddy's preferences. At the time, Suji and Diddy weren't exactly on good terms. Shuvi went on record making statements that had everyone talking. He didn't beat around the bush. He threw shade at Diddy and spilled the real tea on what he believed was happening behind the scenes. And let's not forget Tupac Shakur, who had a fierce rivalry with Diddy. Tupac, who was known for his honesty, had his suspicions about Diddy's sexuality and didn't hesitate to voice them. Rumors were swirling throughout the industry, and Tupac true to form addressed them. Don't even get me started on 50 Cent, because he has been on Diddy's case for as long as anyone can remember. 50 Cent was one of the first to catch on to Diddy's secret activities, and he didn't hold back. He called out Diddy's sexuality, even dropping some pictures that sent shockwaves through the internet. Remember that one where